Banana chips have been an all-time favorite snack, and they also serve as a very good accompaniment with lemon rice, coconut rice. The advantage of preparing them at home is that we can take fresh ingredients and the oil need not be reheated. Let's take a look at how we should prepare this. For this, I have taken 4 to 5 Nendra banana or raw banana. These bananas have to be absolutely raw if we have to prepare chips. The nutritional benefits of this banana can be seen in the slide. Nendra Param is a ripe version of the same banana. You can boil it, mash it, give it to children. It is easily digestible by them, boosts their immune system, and improves the brain function. We would also require 250 ml of coconut oil. You can also use any other oil, but coconut oil gives it a more authentic flavor. 1.5 teaspoons of turmeric powder and 3 teaspoons of salt. Let's grease our palm with oil before beginning with the recipe. Cut the end of the banana and peel the skin off with a scraper. Ensure that all the skin is off, otherwise at the end you will see a black ring around the chips. We cut it into half in the center to enable easy slicing of the chips. The slicing can be done either by using a hand slicer or a food processor. We recommend one of the above options so that we get even and thin slices. After hand slicing, we can see how even and thin the slices have become. It can also be done in a food processor as is shown in the video. After slicing, transfer the slices immediately to a pan and don't allow them to stand for a long time as they'll turn black. Add a glass of water followed by a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Mix it well so that all the slices are evenly coated with the powder to give it a nice bright yellow color. Add one more glass of water if you feel it is necessary. Allow it to stand for around 15-20 minutes. Drain the excess water on the colander. Separate the chips so that they don't stick to each other while frying. While the water is getting drained off, we'll prepare the salt solution, for which we'll add 3 teaspoons of salt in around 250 ml of water and stir it well. Take coconut oil in a frying pan and heat it. You can drop a slice in it to check whether it has reached the right temperature. You will see the bubbles forming and the slice rising to the surface. This is the time when we add the first batch of slices to it. Separate them a little in the beginning. Initially they'll feel sticky, but gradually the stickiness will go away and they'll become more firm and crisp, and even the bubbles will reduce. As we can see, the bubbles have reduced completely, and this is the time to add the salt water solution. Keep the gas on a low flame and we add around 6 to 7 teaspoons of salt solution, 1 teaspoon at a time. It is very important that we stand away from the flame while we are adding it so as to avoid hot oil splatter. Gradually, the bubbles will reduce, which means that the water has evaporated and the salt has settled on the chips. This is the time to take them off the pan. Hold the chips against the wall of the pan to drain off the excess oil and transfer them to a tissue paper. Let us take a look at it one more time. Each batch takes around 8 to 10 minutes, so we have to be a bit patient with the frying process. After you take it off on a tissue paper, let them cool naturally without any fan being on, and after cooling, transfer them to an airtight container. They will last for around a week. See how crispy they are, just the way we get it from the stores, and a lot more healthier than that.